We just received some insane news for Pokemon Pocket, and honestly, I could see a lot of people coming back to play this because this is insane. This is what we have been needing for so long, especially for free to play players. This update is going to help so many people. So if you're free to play like me, make sure you stick around because honestly, these update notes are insane. So first of all, the revision to mission screens. In the new update, when the new pack drops in like 24 hours from this recording, a tab has been added to the missions where you can check the missions that are currently underway. So there's going to be a checklist and it'll properly lay out. You ain't going to need to go to different things if there's certain like criteria missions that will really help your gameplay in battles. That's just going to be there, which I think is really helpful. Now this is what that is this. So now they have added a 4 diamond or higher guaranteed booster pack category. So here's what will happen. If certain conditions are fulfilled, the next time a booster pack from the same expansion as a booster pack for which conditions have been fulfilled is opened, a 4 diamond or higher will now be obtained. For details, please see offering rates attention. So for example, because I've completed every Series A, like this expansion A for Pokemon Pocket on my main account, that means whenever I open any card from that, any booster pack from that set, I will be guaranteed an EX or higher. So say I go for Mythical Island, I could get a Celebi EX, or I've got chances of pulling the gold card more, you know what I mean? So them rates will be higher, which I think is really, really good. Especially if like free-to-play players want a chance of collecting them really rare caller cards. I think this is so much more helpful. So W Pokemon Pocket for that change, because I know I'm going to be going back to a lot of the sets now to find the immersives from the immersives I haven't been able to get. So changes to how, so there's been changes to how the cards are registered now, and this is what will help free-to-play players. So changes to how cards are registered in the card decks. When you obtain a card that is included in multiple booster packs, so this is talking about Deluxe EX obviously, it will now be registered in your card under each of those expansions. So, for example, if you obtain Mewtwo EX in Genetic Apex and then missed it in Deluxe EX, Mewtwo EX will be registered into Deluxe EX for free. So this is going to help so many people fill out that Deluxe EX collection, especially to the free-to-play players who didn't get to open it, because, yeah, so that will be really helpful. So, and then if it was Deluxe EX and missed of cards from past sets, then that will also be helpful for you completing the past sets. And then, okay, so due to this change, expansion feature in trade and share will be discontinued. Okay, so maybe trading and shares have been. Okay, I need to figure out to that bottom part there. Okay, so let's see changes to how cards appear in my cards. So, when sorting by expansion order or by collector card number, if the same card appears in multiple expansions due to being released or other reasons, it will now display in all expansions which appears. For all sorting and filtering options, the card will only be displayed in the expansion which it first appeared. Okay, yeah, I see that. That's fair, honestly. Yeah, no, that's fair, honestly. Okay, so deck order adjustment feature added. You can now adjust the order of your decks. In my decks edit, you can adjust the order of decks by swiping and moving them. Oh, sick. So you can have it in your own custom way. So, like, what decks, like... Yeah, I like that. Yeah, no, I like that 100%. That's a W change, actually. Okay, added features to share decks using 2D pattern codes. Okay, so there's a code now to sharing decks, which I think is really helpful. You can now share your decks with 2D pattern codes. You can display 2D pattern codes for a check you've built in my deck's two-way 3-dot menu display code or 3-dot menu view all my cards in deck 2D pattern code. 2D pattern code could be scanned with your camera by going to my decks, build new scan code. So that's actually really nice. So yeah, you can actually share your decks now, which is really nice. I like that. That is a W change. So, oh, there's been rules change for some cards. So, some conditions which do not allow effects put specified cards from the deck into your hand have been changed. Huh? Okay, interesting. Okay, changes to condition for pack opening animations. Yo, they updated that. For a special pack opening animations to appear, the condition has been changed to when a... Oh, bro, when an EX has been changed. Yo, Chad, that's crazy. Do we like that? Wait, an EX, bro? Because I always got excited when I saw the flare, thinking it would be like a sick card, but now I know it could be an EX. I don't know if that's good. I think they should have just kept it the way they were. I like to be honest, guys. Like, I'll be honest about the updates, and I think that's an L change, to be fair. I think they should have just kept it the way that it was, because like, as a free-to-play player, when you see that sparkle, you get excited, but now you know it could just be an EX, and like, well, that's a bad change, to be fair. I don't like that. Okay, coming soon, Ruler of Sea and Skies Boost packs are released on the 30th of 7th at 2 AM, so yeah, literally like a few hours away. About 20 something hours away. Elite. Wait, what? There's Elite. Okay, if you completed these missions, you can attain powerful decks. For more information, please. So, Elite deck. Interesting. More tradable cards. No, that's the same. Yeah, I only went up to a 2-star or 2 shiny. More setup battles, we love that. Yeah, no, this is we already knew all this. So that's the brand new update. Hope you enjoyed. Free-to-play players are actually getting a huge buff here, so I can't wait to add more to my collection. I'll definitely be going to past sets to try and boost my collection a bit more. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out, everybody.